What's going on, guys? Mr. Subarashi here to talk about those pretty crazy reveals that we got for the second year anniversary coming out. Definitely going to start off by saying I'm disappointed. No UI Goku. Potentially. There's always a chance that, him and Jiren could show up later, but probably not. But the lineup's still pretty good. I definitely don't think I'll be using all of my Chrono Crystals, but I'll definitely be going in for sure. Vegito Blue would definitely be a nice addition to the God Key team. And out of the current lineup, I would say Merge Zamasu is definitely close second. And then, in all reality, for me at least, there's not a whole lot of value in the other units. I mean, Rage Trunks is definitely cool. I really liked his transformation scene in the show, and I think it's definitely a cool concept and a cool transformation. But for a God Key main, it's just not really going to benefit me as much. I'll go over the characters a little bit more in depth later. I kind of want to just go through maybe some of the other main points of the leaks that we got, or reveals really more so, and kind of go from there. So we're going to get new login bonuses. We kind of come to expect that for some of these bigger campaigns that they do. But we're also getting that actually pretty good free consecutive summon banner, and it sounds like we're going to get tickets on that as well. And honestly, it's got a good lineup with the SSJ4s. Rosé for sure is the one I'd like to pull more dupes of. The new Godku, the old Super Saiyan Blue units. I would not complain getting them because I still want to dupe those out and eventually have them at 14 stars anyways. So fingers crossed I can actually get some luck on that. Blue transforming Legends Road Trunks is getting a Zenkai and the new reamp to his event, so that's always good for free-to-play players. And honestly, Kid Goku turned out really good, so I'm assuming the same with this guy as well. Plus with the 3 new Future units, and on top of all the old ones that we have, Future might actually be becoming one of the top tier teams out of nowhere, which is kind of cool to see some diversity in PvP coming up soon. Some more miscellaneous stuff is just some of the new backgrounds, and it sounded like there was going to be some background music that we could kind of select from. There's some social media campaigns. There was the 1,000 posts in an hour, and if we do that, you can get 100 summoning tickets, and just the little things like that that are definitely going to add up, I think, with Chrono Crystals and help the people that aren't nuts and hoard like I do. So another thing that I thought was that stood out to me a little bit more about the reveals was the Legends Anniversary Chance Time. It kind of sounds like you get a ticket maybe once a day, and you kind of summon and you get a chance at getting a prize. I know they slapped the big 10,000 Chrono Crystal lottery prize that you can win. I'm sure one person in the world will actually get. But hey, I mean, if they want to make a habit of giving us a chance at 10,000 crystals, I will not complain for sure. Challenge Rush seems to be coming back as well, which I feel like they're pretty mixed. The last couple ones we've gotten, I don't think they're really that bad, but we've also gotten some that have just been really, really awful in terms of difficulty level and AI, stupidness, so we'll definitely see what that's like. But hey, I mean, hopefully it isn't too bad, because that's another 1,000 Chrono Crystals right there. The main point, though, of the video is definitely the new units. That's what everyone's hyped about. That's what I'm hyped about. And that's what we'll spend the rest of the video on, just because, again, I think that's what most people are going to be clicking on this video for. So the first unit they showed was Omega Shenron. He's free gen, which I already know people are not looking forward to. I'm not looking forward to. He's also on fusions, which actually kind of makes sense, just because he did take all the other Shadow Dragons, Dragon Balls, and morph them into him. The little about image that I'll have posted in the video right now shows that he excels in both Blast and Strike. So he's a support, maybe? Again, I'm not really concerned with him. He's not someone I'm going to be actively going for. Then there's the other unit that I'm not really going to be going for, which is the new full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Or sorry, should I say Super Full Power Saiyan 4 Son Goku. Who really came up with that? He's green, and he looks like to be a Blast type for sure. So I'm assuming he'll just be on GT or maybe Saiyan teams. The one thing about him, though, that I will say stands out to me at least, is that he actually does heal on his ultimate attack when he lands it, which is always really nice. More health is always good in this game. I know I've said this before, but I'm just not really a big GT guy. I think the Super Saiyan 4 transformations are cool, but I've never felt super connected with it. So I'm hoping, and I know I was talking to a couple other guild members about it, that we're all really hoping that there's one GT banner and then there's one Super banner, just because I didn't really care for the whole Vegeta and Goku being separated in the last year's anniversary. And I know they do it so you spend more Chrono Crystals to try to get both, but I'm really hoping that this year it's not like that, so that way I can just skip the GT banner entirely. So moving up a little bit on the desired character list, Rage Trunks is kind of that mid-tier character. I think his aura looks super cool in the show and in the game. It's kind of got that rosé little bit effect where it's always kind of surrounding his body a little bit closer. I think that looks sick. And I'm hoping that, other future units like UI Goku and Blue Evolution Vegeta and just some of these other aura having characters do end up having more of that kind of effect. So he's a defensive type and he's yellow, and Vegeta's family team really definitely needed a yellow type. So that's definitely good. Another really good thing about him is that he heals on Quirk skill. I've always been a fan of that. Not to mention he also reduces the switch cooldown timer when someone uses a Rising Rush, which is just kind of situational, but it's something extra, so that's not bad. And the best thing I'd say about him probably though is that he has the extra damage against God Ki and regeneration, which is definitely going to be around and about with the new anniversary banners. So moving up even higher, we have Merge Zamasu. He's purple, which God Ki really needs the blue and the yellow, so I would have preferred him to be one of those, but I'll take purple, I guess. Godku has never been my favorite, and Vegeta is just seeing some age on him now, so purple's not the worst color for him for sure. He's God Ki, Future Regeneration, Fused Warrior. He's got basically all the tags you could need. He gains multiple buffs, like the longer he's out in battle. He gains multiple buffs when the enemy attacks. He decreases ki, kind of like Kid Buu with his green card. My personal favorite thing about him is he's got the cover exchange on strike attacks, kind of like Super Vegito or LF Frieza. I definitely want him. I think he'll make a good addition to the God Ki team, but I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't buff God Ki, and realistically you just don't want too many units that aren't buffing the whole team, just because it'll bring your ability bonus down. And then lastly, the main event is the new, everyone's assuming LF, Super Saiyan Blue Vegito. I'm also thinking he's going to be an LF, which is kind of a bummer, but at the end of the day, this is a gacha game and they want to make money, and if he's going to be one of the hyper units that people want to go for, then they're going to make him harder to pull. My prediction for him is that he's going to be a fusion buffer, and then if you either get him to 3 stars or 6 stars, he'll then buff God Ki as a secondary. I can't really see him as being a future buffer, because yeah, he was in there and he'll probably have the tag like LF Vegeta, but I just don't think he's like that orientated around the tag to where he would actually be buffing that. I saw some people saying that he was blue in color, but he was kind of just at the end of the reveal video, and it didn't really say anything about him other than just showing his animations. But it would make sense that if he was blue, and that would definitely replace my Super Saiyan Blue Goku on the team. I've been seeing a lot of people speculating that Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta will also be revealed like closer to the anniversary, and I'd say it's about a 50-50 right now. It would make sense to have the dual LF format for the anniversary, especially since they did it randomly, so for an anniversary it would definitely apply, I think. And with one being GT themed, one being the future / super arc themed, it would make sense to have the two fusions like that. I think it would definitely generate a lot more money and hype around the anniversary, because it's definitely hype right now, but I don't think it was as hype as we were for the first anniversary. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe that's just me because I was upset that UI Goku didn't actually come, but I'm not as hyped at least. So assuming that, LF Super Saiyan Blue Vegito is kind of like how they did Super Vegito last year, to where he's on both banners, and then you have the two split ones, I'm definitely just going to go in on the Merge Zamasu banner, whichever one he's on, and then just kind of hope that I can get lucky enough to get Vegito Blue without spending like a crazy amount, because honestly, Vegito Blue is the only unit that I'm actually hyped about from this anniversary so far, at least that's what's been shown, and I don't think even he's worth going as crazy as I could with what I've got. So we'll just kind of take it from how it goes and hope for the best, and hope I can kind of get lucky like I did with the Rose and Vegeta banner and get him kind of earlier on, so that way there's not really that pressure to, hey, you didn't even pull him once yet and you just want him to be able to use him in PvP. Okay guys, well I just kind of wanted to make a quick video about it. I know you probably already saw a million other videos discussing exactly what I did. I was just working my normal daily job and I couldn't get home until a little bit ago, and I just still wanted to make my thoughts and opinions video on everything that we kind of were shown today. So I hope you're enjoying my content so far. If you are, please leave a like and subscribe, and hopefully you'll be looking forward to my next video, which will probably just be summons, honestly. So have yourselves a good day, and this is Mrs. Subarashi signing off. Later.